Hello, fellow space explorers, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We are continuing to work our way through the history of spaceflight contract pack. And at the moment, we have to finish doing some orbital-based things. So we have this one where we needed a solar panel, I believe, right? One of these needed a solar panel. One of these needed a solar panel. Yep. Oh, a deployable solar panel. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, at the moment, we're still working on just getting into orbit. We did do the basic Kerbal Space Program mission, get into orbit thing, but at this point, let me hide my taskbar. I always forget to do that. That needs to go away. There we go. Now I can actually see the bottom of my screen. So we need a deployable. We need a deployable solar panel. And I don't think I have a well, okay. Well, this one has So I do have a deployable solar panel, but this is like unreasonably stupid. Does this? Yeah, I mean it deploys. It's really dumb, but it's a deployable solar panel, so I mean, I guess we can give it a try and hope it doesn't burn up as we take off out into the atmosphere. I mean, I guess we could try to, let's see, for payloads, the service bays aren't big enough for that. I was gonna say, we could try to put it inside of a service bay, but that's not gonna happen. I don't know what other options we could potentially have. Trying to get those to go the way we want them to go, but well, we'll just have to hope that they make it. So the issue that I've been having is that we use the KOS scripting to do automated launches, but the script that I've been using is not getting us into the inclination that we need. We need to be right around 34 inclination to make this work. And unfortunately, it's not cooperating. It's not cooperating. So anyways, we need to collect science for both of these low in space. This one has to be a temperature scan, and we have to transmit that one. So for both of these, we can do the same thing. We can do a temperature scan, low in space, transmit it, and hopefully that'll finish the mission, but we haven't had much luck. We haven't had much luck with the scriptable software actually turning us and getting us on the correct inclination. We'll try it here again, but launch. So what are the parameters that we need to meet here? One of them needs to be well, we just need to get into orbit. That's the first thing. So let's get into orbit first, and then we can try to take care of our apoapsis. And as a matter of fact, I think what we'll do is we'll revert back to the VAB, and we're just going to add a bunch of fuel to this thing because we need to be able to... We need to have plenty of fuel to ensure... It's an extremely long rocket. But, well, the thrust-to-weight ratio here is actually getting pretty bad. Okay, maybe we make this a 3-stage rocket. Put that there. Maybe we make this like a 3-stage rocket. Where's my couplers? Put ourselves... No, that's not correct. And then we can put a solid rocket motor on the bottom. Because, yeah, that has plenty of thrust-to-weight ratio. But, as always, the issue that we have when we try to do this is the KOS software has a hard time controlling... has a really hard time controlling these. So We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try, but I don't know. I don't have a warm fuzzy that this is gonna work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for once we get up there. Okay, well, let's give this a shot. We may have to manually fly this one just because the inclination requirements are very difficult to get my software to actually turn to it. It's probably because I don't have it actually set up to do inclination. I have it set up to do heading. It locks to a certain heading, but... So let's do 70, 75. The inclination needed to be 34, and we'll start our turn at 1,000 meters. Run launch. Sorry, it helps if I actually use the syntax correctly. 75 kilometers, 34 degrees of inclination, 1 kilometer of turn. 1 kilometer, turn at 1 kilometer. All right. With any luck, these tail fins here will be able to get our turn going. Let's get our apoapsis information, our orbit information out. Hoping for the best here. So it says desired data. We're pitching over. We're starting to pitch over towards the direction that we need to go. Maybe leaving the time compression off will allow it to have the kind of control that it needs. Because what is our inclination right now? 4. That's not the inclination that we needed. I mean, it's slowly changing, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in real time. As much as I want to fast forward through this, because you know, watching a launch is not exactly the most interesting content ever, I want to give it the best chance of actually reaching the inclination that we need. So if we can get it to chill out right around 34 where it needs to be. Looks like it's going to overcorrect though. But if it doesn't overcorrect too much. Okay, so it's stopping, it's chilling out a little bit, kinda. It's our apoapsis almost there. Yeah, it went way too, it's still going way too far. But maybe we'll have enough delta V to correct it. I doubt it, but maybe we'll have enough delta V to correct it. No. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, though. We're locked on to the... Yeah, why is that way over there like that? We're locked on to the heading that we need to be on, but for whatever reason, the inclination just drifts off, way off in a different direction, and there's nothing I can really do about it. It's like 10 degrees off from where we need it to be. And at this point, I don't even know if we're going to have enough to circularize here. Lock ourselves to prograde to minimize drag. Run X-Man. Run X-Man. Do it. We might not have enough fuel for this. I mean, we do. It says we have enough fuel, but I don't know if we're going to have enough fuel to fix our orbit or even raise our apoapsis out to the desired altitude. because we're going to use up another 250 after this. That leaves us with 400 meters per second-ish. We still, it takes a fair amount of delta V to fix your inclination. Well, I mean, maybe we can put a maneuver node on here that will fix it. Let's see. Add a maneuver. So what we want is we want to fix our inclination. We need to get it down to 34. Yeah, we don't have enough fuel to fix this. We really need to get the inclination right when we come up here. So we're gonna have to revert back to launch and I guess try to do this manually. At some point I should probably look at my software to try to get it to look more at my... Let's see, we need to get to where we can turn at, like, right in the middle here. So I'm trying to get where this is going. I'll pitch down to get it to go that way. Oops, maybe not. Prograde marker. All right, I need you to come down this way, please. There we go. Come on. No, over here. Over here. Over here. I need you to stay right here in the middle. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to turn over too fast. Come on. Come on. Stay there. Stay there. It's an insane balancing act here. Now it wants to pitch up. Don't pitch up. Nope. No, I've lost it. Wow, okay. This is why you need software control of this, because this is unreasonable. We are now way off of our inclination that we need to be. Oh, yeah, and I have no control. Okay, so at this point, we have to just play around with our heading as far as the software goes to see if we can just finagle it to give us the inclination that we need. So, what did we have last time? I think we were at like 40 something, so we'll just subtract 10 from what we want, and hopefully it'll get us within the ballpark. So we want 34. Let's do 20. We'll do 20. Or hold on, I'm sorry, we need 75 kilometers at 20 degrees of inclination. Let's see if we can make that finagle it out. So that's about all we can do at this point. We just have to play with the heading and hope that it's gonna produce the inclination that we need. And we'll watch it as we go. Ideally, this is gonna make it go where we need it to go. Okay. I want to give it the best chance, so I'm not time warping through this. Part of it, I think part of the stability issue, well, clearly part of the stability issue is that we have those massive solar panels up there. I probably could have put them further down since I'm going to be discarding that upper stage anyway, but I don't know. inclination is just shooting up so fast. It's clearly going to overshoot again. It doesn't seem to matter that we reduced our heading by like a lot. It seems to insist on wanting to go all the way up to 40 something, 50 something, and I don't understand what could be causing that. So I think what I need is I need to find, I either need to figure out or find a snippet of code that will change the way that it decides to turn and it makes the focus the inclination rather than just locking it to a specific heading, because this is not working. It's not working anywhere close to what we need. I mean, we're seriously way, way, way past what we need here. So let's go ahead and just revert the flight one more time. I'm just going to lock it to a north or an east heading, because we only need 30 degrees of inclination, I believe is, yeah. So I'm going to lock it to, because inclination goes from 0 is north all the way down to south, right? I'm pretty sure that's the way that works. Well, since I don't know for sure, how about we test it? How about we go run, or switch to 0, run a launch. We'll do 75, 90, and 1, and we'll see what the inclination is if we try to go due east. Because I've never had a problem getting a relatively equatorial inclination out of this by running this particular thing that I've done. I'm pretty sure we're going to get somewhere around 90 for our inclination, right? Oh, okay. Okay. So I went the wrong way, maybe? So is inclination, I guess inclination is going to be a positive or negative value based off of your equatorial thing. I was not aware of that. Okay, so now that we know that, then let's try to do this one more time, and this time we'll pick something that's relatively close to 90 degrees. So to get, so what do we need then? So this is getting screwed up because I didn't understand how inclination works. So what we need, we need 75 kilometers, and then we need to be around 30 degrees up. So I think we need to be 90 to 120, 124. Let's try that and see how that works. So is this going to get us pointed in the right direction? Okay. Well, I mean, that gets us in the ballpark at least. We'll have to play with it a little bit to get it to... That actually might end up in the place where we need it. Like once we finish our burn and bring the prograde back over. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Well, you just watched me be stupid. That was incredibly dumb. I think we were actually going to end up where we needed to be. So let's try that one more time. I forgot to click on the window before I started typing, and it did a bunch of stuff that we didn't want to happen. That was... very stupid. 75, what was it? 124? Alright. Okay, so we'll try this one more time. Let's get this set up here. Because I have to not have this window selected to be able to affect the time warp over here. But then I have to actually click the window. Otherwise, when I start typing things in, it's going to do unintended things like that. Okay. So we're just waiting for this to get up to the apoapsis that we need. Come on. So let's put it in a prograde just to minimize drag. I know there's not that much here this high up, but okay, so now we're out in the... Okay, so we're going to start our burn here in about 20 seconds. Just going to let it go. What is our inclination? What happened to our sound? We don't have any more sound here. So is it not going to fix our inclination for us? Because where do we need to be? We need it to be... All right, so this one's good. This one needs a little bit of correction, but this should be fixable. This should be fixable. Now the question is, do we have enough delta V to get... I mean, we should be fixing this right now while we're burning, but I don't have any control using the X-Man thing here, so... But this is one of those things where we can tinker around with it until we get the desired results. Okay, so SAS. What direction do I need to move? Nope. What direction do we need to move to get the inclination that we need? Nope, other way. Just gonna have to play with it a little bit. Hopefully we can finagle this into... Well, you know what? Let's do a maneuver node and see if it's even possible. So we want to be... We can be at any point here because we're completely circularized. So let's just put it like right here. And let's see if we can even get it to... Nope, other way. Nope, nope, nope. So what do we need to be? 31. So 30... If we can get to 31.2... It's not minimum. We'll put it at 31.3 just to be safe. And then we want our apoapsis to be 130 or 300 and something, right? What's the minimum? We just need to get up to 373. Okay, we might have enough delta V for this. Oh, come on. I hate... We just need to be at the 3... Oh my god, stop that. Why does it do that? That's really annoying. Okay, can I please just do incremental... Okay, let's just do that. So this should get us on the inclination that we need. It will also get us on the altitude and stuff that we need. Let's go ahead while we're... you know what? I'm going to wait until we get out here to run our temperature thing. So now let's run X-Man. Okay. So we have... We may be able to finish this. This may work. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, hopefully this will fix everything. Put everything where it needs to be. Give us the inclination that we need. Give us the apoapsis and... Needs to be above 73,008. 70... 373, 800. Okay, eccentricity. Well, how do I fix that? How do I fix the eccentricity? Oh, we need to bring our periapsis down to... We need to bring our periapsis down, huh? So let's put a maneuver node here and just... So it needs to be what, 1.90? So ideally, once we get up here, we can set our periapsis lower, because we're going to need to do a deorbit burn anyways to bring this down. So we are low in space. Let's go ahead and run our temperature experiment. Log the temperature, transmit it. Okay, so this one's complete. This one's complete. Now this one's mostly complete. We just need to get our... Ooh, okay. So now let's run X-Man again. This should bring our eccentricity, right? Yeah, that should bring our eccentricity where we need it to be. I know this is taking a little while to get done, but I just want to be careful so that we don't have to do this again. I'm hoping that we're gonna bring our periapsis down low enough that it's gonna do what we need it to do. Then we can do our deorbit burn, burn everything up in the atmosphere, and then we'll be done with the mission. Okay, slow this down a little bit. Okay, hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This should work, right? Why is my... So our eccentricity is fine now, but somehow it overshot. But now our eccentricity is too low. So I guess at this point we have to get... I was hoping this would be our last orbit, but I guess not. Let's get down to our periapsis. We'll push our apoapsis out a little further. We'll see how this works. We just need to get our eccentricity up above... This is nerve-wracking. I know that for you, you're probably just like, oh, dude, seriously, come on. But I really want to get all three of these done on this launch if we can. Let's speed up just a little bit. Because you get the best efficiency out of this being at the opposite of what you're trying to get done. Okay, so let's try to push this out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to warp to the apoapsis there so that we can do our retrograde burn to bring us back down into the, bring the probe back down into the atmosphere so that it will burn up. Oh. I can't do the mystery view observation. Okay, so now we need to make sure our periapsis is... Okay, so S... Hey. Oh, we have no power. I thought I had batteries on here. Don't we not have batteries? Well, that's not good. Okay, maybe we can just get it done here. What is our... Okay, yeah, that's plenty. Okay, here we go. And we'll just let it crash into the ground. I forgot I had set this up for recovering things, but that's fine. Or no, I guess we can recover it. Okay. There was no requirement to destroy it, so we can recover our... Aww. I was going to recover our mystery goo, but I guess not. Oh, and our science cap... We could have recovered a bunch of stuff. That was dumb. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's get back to recovering our vessel. We could have got a decent amount of science out of all of that. I spaced out for like 2 seconds and wasn't thinking about it. But at least we've got all of those missions done now. They are finished, complete, done. And we're ready to move on to new things. But that's going to have to wait for next episode because we are well past our normal time for these missions. So hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you did and sends the video out to more viewers. We want as many people watching along with us as possible. So, and that can only happen as long as you're helping out by clicking that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, so that when the next video comes out, it shows up in your feed and you can watch it as soon as it does. And lastly, I'm looking for cool ideas for perks that I can provide for those of you interested in supporting me as a content creator. Leave suggestions for that down in the comment section along with your feedback for the video. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you for the next one.